Second ride then for Simon Crippen, Longmead's Minnow. As he mentioned, both of his horses. This is a great training ground, or a bit beyond that in this Grand Prix class. Gives them experience though for the international level. This is the very top of the national level. Stepping stones all the time. Back we go again there. Just touches that, gets away with it though. Little asks all the time. Just tried to shave a little bit of that fence off. Just tried to go a little bit on the angle, so goes wider here. Just to settle the horse for this next fence. One down, coming down to the last. Clears the last, but it is that one fence down for Simon Crippen's second ride. 47.64 for Simon. Just another look at this one. Just trying to go slightly on the angle, has it down in front, goes into sixth at this stage for Simon with his second ride. Second ride then for Philip Miller, Karichi RZ, horse we mentioned a little earlier on. Winner at area trial level, top national level. Again, he might ask a little more of this than he asked of Univac. Just trying to get a little bit of a pick up on the speed there, has that down. Back we come, turns tight as he can to this. That's okay, but gets a very straight line to it. That goes two. Two down for Philip, all the way to the last. Not going to be his day, I'm afraid. 42.61, touch slower on the clock and two down, 8 faults with Karichi RZ. See him just starting to take the pace up there, but just takes off that back bar into 7th at the moment. Now to Tracy Priest, Calais. This was a horse placed in a number of good national classes last season. Tracy, very experienced international rider, came right the way through the 90s, some very good horses indeed. Thoroughly enjoys her sport. But this horse is certainly one she can contend with. Back we come, never slow this one. Very quick in the jump-offs. Back we come again. Not going to be far off the pace if she can leave the last up. Over the last easily enough, 46.65. It's clear there for Tracy Priest. Calais. Tracy's distinctive style over that one. Goes into third at the moment with that clear round. Still with 3 more to come though. Keith Shaw, Stranger. Up towards the top of that winter AandB table at the moment. So we saw the profile on him earlier on. No stranger to big classes. This one, winner of the small Grand Prix at Bolesworth last year. Steps up the gears once again. And Keith is quick from the off. Good there, back inside. And we come, give yourself some space to this one. Goes a little wider there. Still good. 42.29 to beat. Going to be very close. And again, some valuable points if it is. Crossing the line then, 43.14. Touch slower for Keith Shaw. You can see he shakes his head. Would have liked to have been a touch quicker than that. But it is clear. It's a clear in the bag and some valuable points towards that series. Goes into second for Stranger and Keith Shaw. Now down to our final two Olympians to come last. Jeff Billington, Pedro. As you mentioned, this horse has been jumping internationally in the last few weeks. Should certainly be match fit. And we're off and flying. That's a good turn. As Jeff mentioned, keeping Rossinas for the outdoor season. Pedro, though, for the indoor. Still some big shows to come indoors. Would love to put a few quid in the bag here today. This is quick. Go on, Jeff. Taking up the pace to the last. Very quick to the last. Very good round from Jeff Billington. Goes into the lead, 40.64. And Pedro.
Well done, Jeff.
One to come. Very good turn here once again. Wastes absolutely no time at all, to use the eventing phrase. Straight to the next. Good stuff from Jeff Billington. Takes the lead, 40.64. One to come. And it's one of the world's very best. Can he catch him? Michael Whitaker. Michael been competing on the World Cup circuit in the last few weeks. He's got himself into the World Cup qualifier in Geneva through his finishes, most recently in Gothenburg. This horse, huge, powerful stride, really striking horse as it comes in. And Michael is not going to let Jeff take this one easily. Round we come. Pretty much neck and neck on the time. It's down to the final couple of fences. Smooth so far from Michael. 40.64 to beat. Needs to go to the last. It's going to be very close. Go on, Michael, all the way. Great try. Slower on the clock, though. 43.04. Goes into second place. Terrific round, though, from Michael Whitaker. That's a horse to look out for in the next few years. That's a star of the future. Goes into third. So the final lineup for this winter AandB qualifier here at Towerlands Park. Jeff Billington wins it with Pedro. Michael Whitaker second and third. Keith Shaw picks up valuable points in fourth.